Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice anywhere. Warmest greetings from EPH School's West Campus, the school I am representing. My name is Nathan Immanuel Handi, and today I will be speaking against the motion given by the House asking for giving social service and skill training in place of imprisonment for gambling offenders. Now, before I get into my points, I would like to define some key terms in the motion which will clarify my argument. First of all, gambling offenders. What are gambling offenders, or rather, who are gambling offenders? A gambling offender is someone who commits crimes associated with gambling, like larceny, fraud, embezzlement, and forgery. Social service and skill training. What is that? Social service and skill training is unpaid work that benefits the community and training for such activities. And now that I'm done defining my key terms, onto my points. My first point, imprisonment is a far better form of deterrence against fraud, against future acts of fraud, rather than making the accused do social service work. Now, before I get on detail to this point, let me state a fact. According to Baker McKenzie Indonesia, the world's leading law firm, in Indonesia, fraud has a penalty of imprisonment for 4 to 20 years. Why so? Because people who commit fraud will most definitely commit it again. It is built into their heads. It is built into their minds. They know instinctively to commit fraud again, again, and again. Community service and skill training just means that we are releasing them faster than imprisonment. It will have no effect on them. My second point, prison and social work are a package deal. Now, as we all know, imprisonment doesn't simply entail being locked up in a cell. Imprisonment entails that those who are incarcerated do work in prison. They have a chance to be rehabilitated through work, and they have a chance to improve their skills, to improve their knowledge, and improve themselves on a whole. It's rehabilitation after all, not punishment. And now, I'd like to argue against a point that maybe members of the audience or maybe members of the panel would like to say to me, and that is that perhaps imprisonment is too harsh for such a sentence. Perhaps maybe it's too much. It's inhumane, even so. Well, I'd like to say that no, it is not inhumane. It is not too harsh. It is perfect, the perfect deterrence. For as I have mentioned, community service and skill training just means that we are releasing them faster than imprisonment. It will have no effect on them. So, to conclude my argument, imprisonment is a better form of fraud deterrence because it removes the bad apples from society. It locks them up. It immobilizes their ability to commit fraudulent acts while being able to rehabilitate them behind bars, behind walls, where people who commit fraud surely belong in. And with that, I say with absolute certainty that this motion shall fall. I rest my case.